Hello and welcome to Entertainment Roundup, where we give you all of the juicy entertainment stories that made the news this week.
I told you before, Magali, listen.
Coco Master the band is blazing hot, and if you're one of those who have been craving to work with him, then you are definitely in luck. The popular entertainer revealed how open he is to young creative talents.
I'll tell you the truth right now, social media is crazy. You know, my new hit Emergency, which I must say I'm grateful to God, to my fans, to everyone that has accepted it. It's been crazy just to accept it. It's barely a month since CAF when I performed it, but the acceptance has been great. I've never met the producer before, up till now. Up till as I speak, I've never met a producer of Emergency. And that's just for you to know that you can work with the band. You can work with Don Jazzy, you can work with Jay-Z or anybody you want to work with. With the kind of sound, when I opened up, I've had, and in my archive right now, I have so many beats, so many instrumentals from young artists that some I've never met before. And I'll be releasing all that because that's what I'm about.
The band's latest single, Emergency, has already gotten fans commenting on the creative dance choreography and costumes showcased in the video.
Baby, tell me what to do. I've been here since to do.
Made them fire catapult of envy. They throw us bomb of jealousy. They stand the eye our progress.
Still with music, Ricardo Banks reveals there was a backlash in the fallout between Don Jazzy and Olamide during the Headies Award. He commented on the issue during an interview with our correspondent.
Definitely positive because I gained so much from that. It was so much buzz. It was so much spotlight on me, and I enjoyed it. I actually do hope for more of that this year.
And was he worried about fans' reaction, which might have gone out of control?
Nobody was trying to. I've been with Olamide for quite a couple of times, and he's not violent. So I just knew it was the moment he was in, and you definitely can't blame him for airing out his opinions on whatever I felt was right. So yeah, big shout out to Olamide, big shout out to Leo Kesh, big shout out to the YBNL crew. I think everybody just needs to fight for what they want, and he did. So yeah, that's fine.
The controversy surrounding who deserves the next rated award at the 2015 Headies, which was clinched by Ricardo Banks, might have died down, but the memory still lingers.
Take somebody, how I want to live this life. Now only God will fit this side.
Still with fast-rising acts, Adekunle Gold's song Sade has the simplest of arrangements, from a slow-paced verse to a bridge and then a chorus that touches the soul. The single is his first, and barely 2 years on, Adekunle Gold is now an award-winning act, with every of his other singles growing into a major hit. He tells STV Entertainment success has been overwhelming.
Just like I've always done it, I've always released songs that I was very comfortable with, my own sound, my story. And then when I dropped Sade, it was just like the regular, let me drop my song. And then God blessed it. And then it became like the sensation. So, and I dropped another one, God did the same thing. And then the third one, it went all out. So it feels very good, to be honest, like in a saturated market where everything is almost one way, and then somehow God just blessed me with my sound, and then it's working for me. So I'm really honored, and it does make me feel very good every time. You know what's funny? I don't even think about what people want like that. I just say what I want to say. I say what is in my mind at that time. Okay, so all of the songs that I've written, so when I think about it, okay, which one am I dropping next? I think I want to talk about this first. I think I want to talk about this last. I think I want to talk about this next. So that's how it's always been. But somehow people connect to it, and maybe because I tell people's story and my story, so it makes it easier.
Adekunle agrees that music like his and other young talents is a movement spreading very fast.
I think it's about time I put this out there, yeah, because it's not just me. And we have other amazing artists. There's Kiss Daniel, there's Ricardo Banks, there's Corey DeBello, there's Techno, there are a lot of these people making good music. There's Simi, there's Ruby. So very soon, I mean, I'm so happy that a lot of people are coming out with their shells to make good music. I mean, so it feels very good. Yeah, and I'm so happy that we're the future. Yeah.
His latest single, Pick Up, is barely 2 months old, but it has gotten over 500,000 views on YouTube. He hopes his story inspires so many others.
Coming to your window like a best of you pass on. If you don't
Another platform has been provided for the vast number of musical talents in the country to showcase what they have to offer and hopefully lead to stardom. This recent platform was provided by the record label Empire Entertainment via an open mic talent hunt competition. The organizer elaborates on the intentions.
Host this competition to get to the less opportune people that could have this talent and couldn't have opportunities to get out there. So we just create this platform for them to showcase their stuff.
We are going to the grassroots to pick the young ones and mentor them to grow. That is our soul.
To pick out the best, record them, not just push them to the market, but change their destiny by making them stars.
To make sure that the youth, at least with the situation of things, at least it is our duty and the duty of every Nigerian to make sure that the youth of tomorrow, at least you show a little love.
The artist also expressed appreciation on the opportunities presented.
We're upcoming, struggling on the streets, trying to get a record deal. I think I feel great today.
What's great, this will be my last platform where I'll get signed. But we still need more platforms for other rappers and artists. There are very good enough talent in Nigeria.
The ever-increasing number of youths taking up music as a profession, observers say such platforms are vital in order to discover next generation of music stars. We move on now to Nollywood, where President of Actors Guild Ibn Abba Fabrissima has commented on the reactions that trailed the alleged feud between Stella Damasus and Ghanaian filmmaker Leila Jansi over comments made on Nollywood.
I don't think those people, this new crop of filmmakers, should be put under the umbrella of Nollywood. They should be called independent film because a name carries a lot. If you start tagging in Nollywood, every negative connotation that comes with Nollywood, it's like calling your son Hitler.
Only reason why Stella Damasus can stand with Hollywood actors today, can stand on a global stage, the only reason why Stella Damasus can be received and hosted by the World Bank and be introduced by the president of the World Bank is because of this same Nollywood that you are calling Hitler. This is what hurts me, because you have no right to say that.
What she said really not fair, because we work hard. We work so hard. And then again, we shouldn't call names. She said, we are made in Nigeria. We started this and, and we are getting better and better. So even if you're coming from the moon, you won't change who we are.
Ibn Abba Fabrissima also craved for more laws to govern the movie industry.
We need laws to govern us. We don't have. I have been saying this from day one. I became president of the Actors Guild. I'm still saying it. We need laws so we can curb a lot of things.
Still with Nollywood, one of the greatest criticisms still trailing Nollywood is acting and weak role interpretations by younger actors. Directors like Lancelot Emerson have long stressed that this is a dangerous precedent if Nollywood must maintain a name as a formidable movie powerhouse on the African continent. STV Entertainment spoke to seasoned actors Victor Olauton and Iniedo recently on this issue, and they have defended younger actors.
Sometimes when you do a production, there are certain things that are, procedures that you have to go through in character learning and trying to study and break down the character. A lot of times with our Nollywood production, we don't have time for that. Sometimes an actor gets on set before he knows what the story is about. So that does not help in, character building or character making. And that takes a lot from the credibility of the film. And I think when you pay good money and put the actors in the mood, I'm sure you'll get your money's worth.
I actually watched the film today. that embodied all new actors, and I was really impressed. I think there are actually some of them who are really talented. Some people choose careers not born out of passion. I mean, I think acting is a gift. I don't really think it's something you learn. I think it's something you can improve on. But I think 90% of acting is inborn. So I mean, if you don't have it in you, maybe you should try directing or writing. It's still, but different. I mean, I will encourage anyone any day.
Nollywood veterans in the industry still sweep up major awards, but then it is feared that this is threatened if the coming generation of actors don't fall into character sooner than later. We switch lanes now to fashion, using the beauty pageant platform to create other business and promote female entrepreneurship was the major idea behind Omawumi Akinife's clothing launch. According to R, MBGN was a key starting point.
I've always wanted to do something for women, something that embraces a woman and brings out the substance in her. Omawumi pieces are very simple, elegant and reserved, but also trendy, and it's something for a sociable woman so she can wear it from day to night with her busy lifestyle. So it's an intelligent woman who has a lot of work to do.
Her family members and guests also graced the event, were impressed to see Omawumi take her career to the next level.
Beautiful girl in Nigeria in 2005. So from there she was able to establish herself as a fashion icon in Nigeria. So, people know her for her stylish dressing.
It's the best platform for any girl to use to actualize her dreams, because MBGN, it lifts you up, actually, it elevates you, puts you on another level.
It's kind of influencing our age set and creating awareness in a fashion angle for people in our age set.
I congratulate her. I think it's a big step. I think she did the right things. She followed her education, so she went to the London School of Fashion. It was a big step for her to move from just beauty and add substance to the person that she is.
She's creative, using that title, to share her fashion sense. And if she's going to be designing, obviously she's going to create employment, which is good.
Models trotted along the runway to give attendees a first look at the ready-to-wear pieces. Tommy Odunsi entertained with a single, I Go Blow. Notable dignitaries attended the clothing launch, which took place in Lagos.
MBGN Universe goes to no other than Miss Tarver and the winner, Anambra.
2008 Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria, Adaeze Yobo, has advised young aspiring beauty queens to be courageous and step out of the norm if they decide to take part in beauty pageants. According to her, the MBGN platform has transformed her life.
They should keep their head up high. They shouldn't believe the lies they hear. There are a lot of lies, there are a lot of rumors. No one knows who wins. I for one, didn't even know that I was going to win. And I was part of the people who heard some lies that someone else was going to win. So that alone can make you discouraged. So keep your head up high and believe in yourself. And even if you don't win the crown, there are a lot of things to win. There are a lot of awards they give out, and at the end of the day, there are a lot of people who make it even more than the crown. Through that little platform, or should I say, big platform.
She also spoke about her life after her reign as a beauty queen and being married to a popular footballer, Joseph Yobo.
It's amazing. It's a beautiful feeling. There are ups and downs, but then you learn and then you're like stronger, and it's just we complement each other and our kids complement us, it's a beautiful life.
Adaeze Yobo won the MBGN pageant in 2008. She went on to represent Nigeria at the Miss World pageant in South Africa.
That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal.
Art is creating physical visual artifacts that express the author's imaginative skill. Art naturally is done by hand, but the fast advancement of technology have changed a lot of things. Three-dimensional drawing, painting and sculpturing is now the new order in art. Art presentations are now done via laptops and projector boards. Many art practitioners say a wind of change is upon the profession.
We are living in an age of advanced technology. It's playing a lot of role in the arts. You can also look at the work of Tito. You see how she incorporated the video and how she played with the whole, the filming and the editing and things like that. So there is no way you can do artwork now without the technology.
The mortar and pestle was the technology of an age, and what does technology do? It reduces, it makes you work less manually. So what you will do manually, technology wants to take over. It's not crazily bad, but then if it takes over our lives, then we're lost.
Things are changing technologically exponentially every single day. We see new advances from 3D printing to video communication. It's absolutely incredible.
There's a lot of technology that we're being, that is being pushed out to us that we're dealing with. So it's only natural that our work would, be used through this different medium.
However, they insist that technology can never be a threat to art.
I don't think it's a threat because technology can, at the bottom line, not replace art because it's the artist's mind and spirit and soul that is, brought into that piece. And technology doesn't have a mind, spirit, and soul, so there's no threat.
Behind every machine, there's a human being. So at the end of the day, we are still the bosses of everything. So I don't think it's a threat. We will just find new and more innovative, creative ways to use technology to express art.
Natural-based artists say there is no cause for alarm. For example, this room and this bed is made of pure, natural plastic mesh bags. It's art and crafts like this that gives artists hope because they believe that no level of technology can ever duplicate this. From the African Arts Foundation here in Ikoyi, Lagos, Charles Mbolu, STV Entertainment News. And that's a wrap on Entertainment Roundup this week. Join us again next week for another exciting edition of all your juicy entertainment stories. We've got them all covered.
Listening to OT Bits.
Big up on them shake, I hit them in a threesome.